Okay, this will be the first crank of this machine in an official video. I did a short, which they're kind of official, but there's kind of a sneak peek of cranking this machine over. Belts are in, keys are in on the engine. The rear end also has its keys in it. The axles, I have put the keys in, and then I JB welded over the keys. I didn't really want to do anything too permanent on the axles that hold the extensions on. Basically the keys and then the JB weld, and then the bearings will go over top of the keys as well, and that will hold everything in. It should work. A little bit experimental. Basically, all the weight's going to be on the bearings. It's not going to be on the rear end, so everything should be fine. There is a bit of a rattle. It's just the clutch pedal moving back and forth, and I think it's the belt guides on the actual engine as well, moving a little bit. So here we go. So as you saw, the pedal there, the brake pedal is moving back and forth. If I could put the jumper pack up on the machine, which I might try off camera, put the brake on, and I'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind cranking it and put it on and release and see if the rattle goes away. So I might try that. Only people I have to help me, they don't like being on camera, so I'm on my own when I'm videoing. So anyways, everything is turning. I'm hoping everything is good. I cannot go up any larger on the engine pulley. I cannot go any difference on sizes for the belts. Even if I go a ½ inch either way, it will be either too big or too small. So where I'm at on this machine right now is pretty much where it needs to stay. I did actually find this engine does have a secondary oil drain underneath the starter. So that back one will be going away. I'll put the tube on this one here, but it will have to wait until I change the oil. I'll be doing that shortly. Got an oil filter, and we'll get rid of the Fram on there. I'll put a standard Briggs & Stratton on there. No big deal on that. So anyways, first crank successful. Everything is lining up good. Nothing appears to be binding. I got good distances here. These are all pretty much at the same height as well, which you want. This pulley here, it can be a little bit lower, a little bit higher, since the belt does ride in it, and the belt is riding in the center of it at the moment. The machine was in neutral when I was cranking it, so I might crank it over and put it in gear. Again, do that off camera. I cannot start it. 2 reasons. It's like I said, it's low on oil. It needs an oil change. It's still in the safe zone, but I don't want to take the risk trying to start it. Secondly, the exhaust, no exhaust, and I definitely don't want to start it in the garage. So that's why I'm not starting it. Also, I cannot move the machine at the moment because of the axles. The JB weld is still drying on that. I just did it about 2 hours ago. I'm going to give it a full overnight to dry. Then I'll wire wheel them, and if it needs a second coat, it'll be getting a second coat. So hopefully next time the machine leaves the garage, it will be on its 4 wheels, not under its own power, but on its own 4 wheels. So that's my goal, to roll this out of the garage without having the motorcycle jack under it, anything else underneath it, and be able to actually roll it and take it off the ramp, put it somewhere else would be nice. It's been sitting there for a very long time, and it's time to get this machine done. Something I did find, which is good. I'm happy I did find where it was. The brake fluid reservoir right there. Actually not a bad spot for it. You got to remove the gas tank though to actually get to it, but it works. It's reasonably full, so if I adjust the brakes, I will have brakes. But again, I'm not doing any of that until I'm ready to actually run this machine. And we'll go ahead and try run it and do the official put it in gear and see what happens. That's kind of the stage of the game where you're unsure. Do you got everything correct? Are the belts good? Is everything lined up good? And it's kind of scary sometimes. anyways, there we go. I will talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.